Yo, 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 Grand Rising Kings and Queens. You're listening to HL in the AM on Oak 93.5 WRLY Raleigh. It is Tuesday, May 3rd, 2020, 2:17 in the morning. I got my boy P joining with me this morning.
I bet.
Yeah, and as you know, there's a new format. Let's Talk More Radio. So we got jams for y'all all morning. But first up, we got to talk about Rod Wave. Y'all heard the Hard on Ice? Well, homeboy done got arrested and charged with battery by strangulation. Jeez. That means the nigga choked somebody. The Florida rap crooner born Rodarius Green was arrested yesterday morning, May 2nd in St. Petersburg, Florida on a felony charge of battery by strangulation. XXL has confirmed via police records from Pinellas County Sheriff's Office. Not much is known about the circumstances surrounding the arrest, but we do know that Rod Wave choked the hoe out yesterday. Damn. Or sometime. So, good luck to Rod Wave, man.
Good luck. Better luck than Black China.
Yo, the Supreme Court also drafted an opinion that would overturn Roe versus Wade. Mm-hmm. Roe versus Wade is known as the Supreme Court precedent that made abortion legal. That gave the right to choose to the woman. And they're trying to overturn that, which would then put the decision to make abortion legal or illegal into the hands of the state. Yeah. Yes, that is happening. They used to say, hey, as long as you ain't using a coat hanger, you can do it. And the only reason you couldn't use a coat hanger was because of tetanus. But now they trying to make it to the point where none of that's going to fly. So I think this is a good ploy to get all of these yuppies out of North Carolina and out of the South. Because think about it, the South is going to make abortion illegal.
Right.
And once they make abortion illegal in the South, all those punks that came down from up north, like those little soft-ass, yuppie-ass people, they're going right back up north because they can't get abortions down here.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah. So it's going to be another great migration back to the north for all the people that came down to the South looking like, oh, the South is good. Let me go ahead and buy it, and driving our property values up. Get those yuppies out of here. Whoa. Because they're not going to want to stay in the land where they can't get an abortion. True. That's what I think. That's what I think. And I think it's going to be a brilliant idea.
It's a sneaky link.
It's a sneaky link. Because I ain't going to lie, I'm not anti-abortion. I'm more anti-abortion prices. But at the same time, I really do feel like, if it was my choice, if I got a chick pregnant, I don't want her to get an abortion. So that's just my opinion. Anyway, more jams this morning. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, and that was that Drop the World by Lil Wayne, listening to HL in the AM on Oak 93.5. Man, I saw a picture that, I don't know if it hurt my heart or just gave me hope. I saw a picture of Fat Pinky.
What?
Fat Pinky, the porn star.
I don't even know who she is.
Yo, so Pinky is a Dominican and or Puerto Rican and black, actress, right? She was the first mainstream big booty porn star. Like she had one of those massive jump. Just wow.
Like what was that girl named down in Atlanta with the big butt?
Which, I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Like the one who
Stephanie.
The big yeah. Angela next door.
It was Linda, Felicia,
Tanya,
Deshaun, Inez, and Felicia. Karen, Monica, Sharon, Nikki. About 3 Kims, Veronica and Vicky. Cookie. Oh, I met her at the ice cream parlor.
Yeah, Stone Cold.
Tanya, Diane, Lorraine, and Carla. Tina, Katrina, Sabrina, Selena. About 3 Kims, Latoya, and Tina. That's where it is.
That's where it is.
But anyway, all of them got big booties down there in Atlanta.
Right. So what about Pinky Butt?
But man, anyway, she's gotten fat. Like
up to her.
Yeah. Like it ain't just the ass is fat now. She got fupa and everything.
All I think about sex.
Yeah. You talking about when he said he's gonna stick the fupa in the zipper?
I hope your fupa gets stuck in the zipper.
Yeah,
I can't.
But so she got the fupa now. She's a big girl. But I ain't gonna lie, she can still get it. But then I heard some other stuff about her that she got that nasty woman's disease.
Which one?
The package.
Oh, she got
the Magic Johnson.
She got the Magic Johnson?
That's what they say. I don't know if I believe it or not. But that's the question. Like, would you hit it not knowing if she had it or not?
Would you hit it?
Would you hit Prime Pinky? You
I'm
gotta Google Prime Pinky.
I'm Googling Prime Pinky now.
Prime Pinky.
Yeah, she look that thick.
Yeah. Could you hit like, cause I mean, she was bad. Like, if you didn't know, you just, there was just speculation. You didn't know for sure that she had the package. And she wasn't like, you didn't want to ask to mess up your chances of hitting it. Like, hey, I heard you got, you know what I'm saying? Cause that'll mess it up. That'll make it dry up quicker. You just hear, as soon as you
turn into a turtle.
Yeah. So would you hit Prime Pinky?
I mean, obviously, not knowing and knowing what, if she had, experience. Yeah. Put a
strap on, right?
Yeah, strap on. Oh yeah, absolutely.
Strap
up.
Absolutely.
Strap
I'm diving in. But like Big Pinky, man, Big Pinky can get it. Yo, I think Big Pinky is sexier than Lizzo.
She is.
She is way sexier than Lizzo.
But see, here's the thing about Big Pinky. I know what happened to her. She stopped moving around.
Yeah.
She stopped moving around, got real comfortable.
She retired from that.
She retired from that active lifestyle.
Because sex burns like, a
thousand calories.
A good round of sex is like taking the 2-mile walk or a 2-mile run.
Yeah, it's like a gym.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to get me another workout today. Like, that's how I think I stayed like this same size for so long, no matter the fact of what I ate, because I eat terrible.
Right, but you stay consistent.
Yeah, I stay the same size. I pretty much plateaued at this weight since like college.
Because it's just it's your active weight.
Yeah, it's my active weight because I be active.
You be active.
I be tearing the asses up.
But you just don't go overdo it.
Like everything I eat in a day, I burn
in the night.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Well, speaking of burning, I got the scale.
Yeah,
I'm not waiting on nobody. So before we go, we're gonna.
We're gonna do the weigh in right now. Go ahead and get on up there.
Oh, okay. Hold on then.
Empty your pockets. Take your hat off. You don't want no. We don't want no, take off your jewelry.
That wouldn't lie. That won't watch.
And bring that scale over here so I can look at it.
Take my hat off. Take my watch. Oi!
All right, what's the day? The 3rd?
The 3rd.
5, 3,
22.
22. Uncle P steps on the scale. All right, let's see what we got. Yeah, I see you. Oh, you got one of them fancy ones. What does it say?
2555.
255.50. I wish I weighed. If I weighed 255.55, I wouldn't even be doing this challenge.
You be out here sexy.
Man, I'll be out here. I'll be right now topless, man. I don't even want to get on the scale. I think I got 100 pounds on you, P.
Seriously?
Yeah, seriously. I got about 100 pounds. All right, yo, you got it. All right, let's see what we got.
Tap the green first.
All right, there we go. Shit gonna break. I heard it crack.
Back up.
Yeah, it's in like what?
Hold on. All right, go.
Oh yeah, it's flickering.
Yeah.
326, 327, 320. What?
325.5.
I lost 15 pounds.
See, look at that.
Yo, all right, so 325 what?
325.5.
I'm on a big boy. You gotta be 3 something to see something.
So you gotta be 3 something to see something.
You know. Anyway, we got more jams. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, thank you, Mr. White Man. So, authorities in Florence, Alabama, issued an arrest warrant Monday for a jail official who they say helped an inmate awaiting trial on murder charge escape from an Alabama jail. A search was on for the pair. Inmate Casey Cole White was shackled and handcuffed when he and Vicky White, the facility's assistant director of corrections, left the Lauderdale County Detention Center in Florence, Alabama on Friday morning, and they have not been seen since. Now, the patrol vehicle that the pair used when leaving the detention center was found at a nearby shopping center parking lot, but other than that, their absences, it was after the absences were discovered. But other than that, no signs of them. Authorities have no idea where they are Although the inmate should be recognizable by his size, he stands 6'9" tall, weighs 260 pounds. Authorities warning anyone who sees the pair not to approach him. They are both considered armed and dangerous.
How'd she get him out?
Apparently she was like, I'm taking them to wherever, and they were like, okay.
Oh, like a med check or something.
Yeah, because they trust white women.
Right.
And this white woman, I couldn't find, they didn't have a picture of her. So I had to Google a picture of her. This chick looked like Chris Jericho.
I saw, with all the little frizzy hair on the side.
Yeah, this one right here.
Yeah, the lion tamer.
Yeah. She looked like, what was the name? Tiger King.
Tiger King.
She looked like the Tiger King.
Joe whatever.
Joe Exotic looking ass. Yo, I'm serious. She looked like Double J Jeff Jarrett.
Bang bang. Bang bang.
Like it is 2022. Why you still got bangs, bitch? Anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, I'm serious. She looks like a character off of Mama's Family. But dude is 6 foot. And this is the thing. Everybody was like, why would she risk her career, her life? If he was 6'9", that means he was probably swinging something. He probably knocked off with some of that big white. And she ain't never seen a great white shark before. She always had to go to the brothers for a big one.
I mean, but he could have been whispering them sweet nothings, and they could have been munching off in the cafeteria.
Yeah, and when you 6'9", you mysterious. Yeah, like women want you when you're 6'9".
He's 6'9", like my baby's gonna be long.
Yeah,
that's what they think about.
Yeah, they be thinking about stuff like that. 6'9" to pull a chick, no matter how, even if you in prison or jail for murder. But yeah, they are looking for him and her right now.
And then
so if you see a big 6'9" white boy, just call the police. We're gonna racial profile this.
Yeah, with Joe Exotic.
Yeah. So if you see Chris Jericho with a 6'9", he's not a wrestler.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, and be careful. Don't just take a picture.
Don't run up on no dude 6'9". He got reach.
He got body
hella
weight.
reach.
He got hella reach. He touching my mic right now.
He got a 7-foot wingspan, yo. Like, you can't just run up on those 6'9" dudes.
With prison training.
With prison training, yeah, because he done got tuned up a couple of times.
And I'm sure he done did some tuning.
Yeah, he done did some tuning. I don't know, man.
He look crazy.
He might be uncoordinated.
He's not gonna dance battle against you.
No, but he might have some hands.
He might have some hands. He might put some paws on you.
He's 6'9", 260 pounds. That ain't what you want.
No, that's a wrestler.
That's a big. I mean, I'm 325, but I'm fat.
And we ain't killing people.
Yeah, and he done murdered somebody. Like I wonder if him and Rod Wave, man, like tried to kill the same cat.
I don't know, possibly.
That's the thing. Because like I'm still tripping on Rod Wave out of all the niggas. Rod Wave strangled somebody.
Right.
Rod Wave.
Right. Like why? Like.
Yeah. Yeah. So and they in the South now. I'm like this. I don't think they in America no more. They bounce.
You really think that she was smart enough to get a passport for this dude?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
She was smart enough to take the prison vehicle to another spot and drop it off changed vehicles. They're smart enough to drive down to Mexico. Probably got them a passport and everything.
Yeah, I mean, but once you get in Mexico, you need to leave Mexico because you can still get extradited.
Yeah, but you can fly out of Mexico.
Yeah, I'm saying you can fly out of there. Oh, yeah, absolutely. You're American, white, you gone.
Yeah, see, and that's the thing. See, they can be just as suspect as they want to be, but ain't nobody gonna stop them or ask any questions because they white. Yeah, I was wondering where that jingle was coming from.
Yeah, it's time to get up.
Yeah. So we got to worry about, we ain't got to worry about that. No. Now, what we do have to worry about is your boy Putin.
Poo-poo?
Putin could soon officially declare war on Ukraine.
He's already done it. What do you mean declared?
They haven't officially declared war.
So what's he been doing? Tuning them up?
Basically. And he can do it as soon as May 9th. The declaration would enable the full mobilization of Russia's reserve forces. Western officials have long believed that Putin would leverage the symbolic significance and propaganda value of May 9th to announce either a military achievement in the Ukraine, a major escalation of hostilities, or both, because it would coincide with Victory Day inside of Russia, which commemorates the country's defeat of the Nazis in 1945, back when Russia was on our side.
Right.
So meanwhile, tensions remain heightened at the besieged Azovstal. Oh yeah, you guys said Azovstal steel plant. where a commander among the Ukraine soldiers said yesterday that the complex is under constant fire as hundreds of civilians try to evacuate. So
I'm confused.
See, and this was they try to pull on my heartstrings. Little picture of this little white ass baby, knowing that it's nothing but a country of bigots.
But the whole thing about that is, there's a declaration of war. Once you start shooting and bombing someone's country, that's
not
war.
war. That's just taking offense. America bombed Afghanistan for like 5 years before they declared war. But anyway,
yeah, we'll get
got
back.
Kanye West, Pusha T, that runway. Y'all keep it locked.
Yeah, we back.
That was that hot girl by Megan Thee Stallion, my boo thing. Well, I'm gonna say I love me some Megan Thee Stallion. I don't like nothing she say.
Right.
But she did graduate college, so kudos on Megan Thee Stallion for getting that degree.
Not even just that, she promoted that she graduated college.
And advised girls to go to college.
Yeah,
you know?
She said there's a hot girl.
We need a dude to do that. We need
someone to
a celebrity. J.R. Smith.
I said J.R. Smith playing golf at A&T.
Not only that, student athlete of the year.
Surprised?
Nah.
You have a complete world champion in your presence.
You know what I'm saying? But so kudos to J.R. Smith for making A&T.
And he's going to class. He's going to class.
You know how much ass he's pulling up there?
Oh, man. What?
You know how much
where he
J.R.
staying
Smith
at? Here's the question. Where he staying at?
He got to be staying off campus. Because he was staying on campus, man.
It'll be out of control.
It'll be nuts.
It'll be nuts.
Grown ass man up there with him. Think about you seeing your 18-year-old daughter to college and she come home the first time. She come home with J.R. Smith on her arm.
With an NBA champion.
I'm like, I know what you're doing to my baby.
And I ain't got no tickets.
Get away from him. No. No. Pineapples. Nah, you cannot.
Safety word.
You cannot let J.R. Smith bag your daughter. Because I know what it was like being a broke student at A&T bagging shorties. Can you imagine being a rich NBA, ex-NBA former athlete, man? He got them girls strung out like a professor.
Oh.
Think about the professors. You know, the professors be bagging them.
Yeah, Professor Overby be out there.
I'm going to tell you like this, man. I remember when I was a freshman, we were walking up through campus. You know, we had this strip where people would drive all day in these nice-ass, like, Escalades sitting on 24s.
Just out there flossing.
And I'm sitting here like, how do we, as college students that want a girlfriend, compete with these grown-ass men with all this money?
You can't. You really can't. Because like, she might like you, but she might love that ride.
But she gonna love that ride. She gonna love the fact that he can take her to Applebee's and get a 2 for $20 whenever she wants for him.
Oh yeah.
Whereas I gotta save up for a week, sell a pint of blood to get some plasma.
Right, and I might get a hug. That's it, Mike.
Mike.
He getting that seat wet.
So I feel sorry for freshmen that got to compete with J.R. Smith.
I feel bad for the seniors. They put in all the work to get where they at, then all of a sudden here he come.
Man, you know what? Senior year though, man, you already like where you at. You just ready to get up out of there at that point. Like college, man, it has like 3 phases. Mm-hmm. That freshman where you need a map to find your classrooms and stuff like that. That's a frustrating, but it's an exciting period.
Right, it's a necessity.
Then you got between that sophomore and that junior year where you start to find yourself, starting to, take part in activities like you want to. You start to like really get your name,
branch out.
Yeah, branch out, get your name out there. And then it's senior. You over all this.
You ready to go.
You ready to go. You ready to get up out of here. You ready to get this paperwork and be gone. You don't care about what's going on in the yard no more. No. You don't care about no activity.
Packed up half your dorm already.
Man, you ain't even in a dorm no more. You're in an apartment. Oh. You just going to class.
You just going to class.
And going home and going to work.
Because
seniors got jobs. Like real jobs. Most of the seniors that I knew back in the day, they had jobs. Like they would go to class. And they had to do their 9 to 5 because they living off campus. And they have, real world responsibilities.
Yeah. And homework. So yeah.
And then there's that last stage, the nigga that didn't graduate. That was me.
I had a great time, Yana.
I had fun, but I ain't had nothing to show for it. It was like being the Carolina Tar Heels this year.
Yeah. Had fun.
Ain't got nothing to show for
it. But you know what? It was a damn blast. We can remember the ride.
Yeah, what's going on in the NBA playoffs, man? I haven't. Let me see what the playoff picture's looking like now.
We playing the Bucks. I know that much.
The Bucks is whooping ass, I think.
They only won 1 game.
Yes. Yeah, the Bucks lead 1-0. They beat the hell out of y'all. So 101-89.
It was.
Now the Warriors, they barely beat the Grizzlies, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say that was a little bit more surprising than.
Not to me, because Ja Morant is the future of the NBA.
And Poole, I think so too.
Yeah, Poole is really good.
Poole is really out there showing up.
You know, like for example, when it comes to the Bucks, Giannis, he's the future.
Right.
The Poole, Morant,
Tatum,
Booker, Tatum. Butler's about over. You know, he's about out.
Yeah,
Embiid on crutches.
Yeah.
I don't know why we talk about him.
The Heat beat the Sixers.
Yeah, the Heat beat the Sixers.
106-92.
Yeah.
It was a tough game. I caught some of it. Like, they have to change their game plan. They didn't stop fighting, but it was a much more physical game this time. So I think tonight's game is going to be just as dope.
Yeah, so what we got left in the series is we got wait, let me go back.
Celtics, Bucks, Grizzlies, Warriors, Mavericks, Suns, and Philly and Miami. That's it. Yeah.
Wait, that's only 4. Because then you got the Eastern Finals after that. Yeah. So we're in the semifinal round. So who's your predicted team to take it all the way?
Take it all the way. I'm a hometown. I see a surprising fire from Boston, and no one's looking for it. But I would not be surprised if the Bucks return.
I think whoever wins the Bucks Celtics is going to win the championship.
That's a good.
However, I will never bet against the Warriors because they have their back to their basic championship core.
Right. Clay,
Draymond, and Steph,
right.
And now they got Poole as well,
right?
Which is kind of like their KD almost,
right?
Not as good, but
I mean, you know what? He scored more than KD did.
Yeah, but anyway, more jams. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, and that was that DJ Luke Nasty Rotimi last night. I did not know that the dude from Power could sing. Messed me up every time. So the baby recently released video of assault victim after being charged with felony battery. It seems wherever the baby goes, trouble is to follow. Days after a new video put his self-defense Walmart shooting in question, the baby is charged with felony battery after the beating of property manager Gary Pagar. In December, Pagar rented the baby's LA mansion for a music video. According to TMZ, the baby and Pagar agreed to only have a maximum of 12 guests during his tenure. The manager would visit and found as many 40 people on the property. In the video, Pagar was assaulted by one of the baby's crew. Thank God, Awunte, who also took the man's cell phone. Awunte is now charged with felony robbery. In response, the baby hit Twitter to release another video of the incident. It says, y'all keep believing these types of people. And the video shows the baby, whooping ass for the most part. I'm not going to go into much detail about that. But yeah, that's what's going on with that. Also, wait, where was it at? Oh, well, I can't even find it. Must have been missed. So I got to do this though. I got to shout out my big little bro. I'm not sure how you would say it, but my boy Teron, it's his birthday. So hopefully he's listening, he hears it. Hopefully he turns up today. Hopefully he has one of them good birthdays, not them trash birthdays with a lot of drama and stuff. So happy birthday. Salute to you. I appreciate everything you've done to help make the HL and the AM show the success that it has been. All right. So just so y'all know, in RDU, Raleigh Durham International Airport, a passenger was burned on an arriving flight transported to the hospital. I'm not saying it was a flight attendant that burned him either, all right? But officials at RDU, Raleigh Durham International Airport, said Monday night a passenger received burns that required medical attention. It's unknown exactly what caused the passenger's burns or to the extent of the injuries. A man who spoke with WRAL News, who reported this, said that he was on the flight just a row behind the burn victim. He declined to go on camera, but he said he didn't realize anything was wrong until the plane landed when he saw flashing lights and was told EMS would come on board. He said EMS walked the victim off the plane without issue. I wonder if that was a Spirit flight. Because if the prices don't burn you, the flight attendants will. I gotta write that one down. I might have to use that later. So in Wake Forest, a man and a woman were seriously injured. Car flipped multiple times in Wake Forest. Yeah, so you know how traffic be in the triangle. A man and woman were in a car that flipped multiple times. The crash occurred just before 12:45 a.m. on Highway 98 in Wake Forest near Winding Way, shutting down the road until 3:30. Officials at the scene said the man driving the car lost control of the car and went off the side of the road, and the car flipped multiple times, landing right side up. And if you can see the car, yeah, it was some damage to it. And it's a shame because they had a sunroof, and I hate to see a good sunroof just go to waste. I need a new car, and I need one with a sunroof. That's what I'm saying now. But back to this whole Roe versus Wade being overturned. I have my thoughts. You got any thoughts on that, man? You just stepped out, but do you have any thoughts on the whole Roe versus Wade being overturned? Are you all right?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
You'll be all right?
Yeah. I think, I don't even understand. It's been in there so long, yet they still want to tear it apart. And, I mean, what you said earlier, that made some sense, but on top of that, it's just, to me, it's on your own opinion. You do, for you, it's yourself. It's like having health insurance. If you don't have health insurance, they tax you $500 on your taxes.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I look at it a little differently because number one, I'm not a woman, so I have no right to say what women should and should not do with their own body.
Right.
However, I believe that there's two bodies. There's the woman's body and there's the baby's body. Mm-hmm. And you have the right to control your body, but do you really have the right to tell another body that it doesn't have the right to exist?
But then when you have circumstantial situations,
rape victims, I understand.
Right.
But just because, dude can't pull out and you pick the dummy to have a baby with, but if it's not something like that's a genetic disease,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Or,
which they can detect early now.
Yeah. That could actually jeopardize your life in some cases. Mm-hmm. Or if it's not like a crime that was committed against you and your rights were taken away in that moment. But if you and Peanut got down one night and Peanut ain't pull out,
he left the peanut seed. You
know what I'm saying? Then that's y'all baby, and so it becomes a sticky situation because the thing is, it used to not be an option,
right?
Like, and in my family, it was never an option. You know what I mean? Like, if I got a girl pregnant,
you just got her pregnant.
I got her pregnant. We got a baby coming, right. And it was just that simple. But people don't like being held accountable, and I think having babies is the ultimate accountability of living that type of wild lifestyle for the most part. Well, I said there's exceptions to the rules.
My dad used to say, when you lay down with someone, if something happens, are you gonna be able to grow that child with that person?
Yeah,
that's one thing he would say. He'd choose who you lay down with.
Because I ain't gonna cap our parents. Like for the most part, I ain't gonna say our parents'
right,
took care of their kids. No matter how many kids they had, no matter how many wild women they got pregnant,
they took care
of their kids. And it gets to the point now where, and don't get me wrong, because there are men that try to take care of their kids, but they have women that don't let them.
True.
There are those.
Absolutely.
But there are some trifling ass niggas that ain't taking care of their kids.
But got 19 pair of Jordans.
Yeah. And Young Thug was talking about that.
I heard what he said.
Yeah, it was like, if you too broke to have babies, and don't have babies. If you too broke to buy condoms, right, or buy the birth control pill.
If you ain't got common sense to do it, don't do it.
Then you don't need to be having sex. You need to be getting your money up. And I agree with him on that.
I mean, coming from
a dude that had broke parents, don't be having these babies. like
that's what I'm saying.
I'd rather have been born out of wedlock than been born broke.
Sometimes the same thing.
Yeah. Sometimes. But I'm just saying, like get your priorities right.
But before
you lay down.
I can also say though, because in certain situations, when that situation happens, it ups the parents' game on things like
people rise to the occasion. A lot of times, especially, and this is where I'm gonna give it to the women. Women rise to the occasion for the most part. When a woman has a baby, unwanted or not. When a woman is a mother, when a woman becomes a mother, especially a black woman with no help, nothing else, she will most of the
Shine.
time rise to the occasion and give these children a life that they can actually.
They wouldn't even know they were. They wouldn't even know they were in poverty.
Exactly.
And even if in some men,
And there's some dudes that do it. There are dudes that will hold that baby in their arm.
That's it. I used to get up and take the baby and put that was my stuff.
Yeah.
But it made me a better man.
Right.
Because now you always have your achievements of what you wanted to do, but now you get someone relying on you who, didn't have to be here, obviously. But at the same time, it helped elevate push my potential.
Yeah.
So
I agree. I mean, and that's what I'm saying. It's a two sides to both stories.
Right.
So the women that drop their baby off at their mama house and let her raise them, right. You had no respect for me. No. But for the women that are in a messed up situation, had a messed up dude, got them pregnant, they have a baby by themselves,
right, and they doing it,
and then, like you said, there's dudes out there that were knuckleheads.
Right. Yeah.
That the second they saw their baby's face,
changed the game.
Man became real men.
Right.
And then there's niggas that cracked under pressure and never saw their baby again. And they get no respect from me either. No. I don't respect a man that don't take care of his kids.
I don't respect them at all because there's nothing should be given to you. I don't care what your relationship is with her. That's yours.
Yeah, it's your baby. But like I said, there are exceptions.
Right, but
there are some knucklehead women.
Right. Oh,
that's 1 out of 10.
Right.
You still got 9 that are really trying to hold it down and hold you down.
Right.
Because I'm going to tell you something. The hardest thing it is to do is lose a woman you got pregnant. If you lose that one, then you really won't try.
No, you won't try at all.
Because women want a family.
Right.
They want a complete family.
Right.
And they'll give you a chance to get your stuff together if you get them pregnant. Right.
But if you don't, they gone. Not just hurt, if they gone.
And this is not talking about the ones that know you got a good job, got pregnant to traffic.
No,
I'm talking about
they see your potential.
The legit good women out there, like the ones listening to the show, the ones that have a soul.
Right.
I'm not talking about one of them soulless bitches like Jada.
No, that's soulless.
Talk about this video you sent me, man.
So I got sent a video about Jada at the red table.
Yeah.
Talking about how she gets even and her tactics.
Yeah, how she manipulates.
She said, I will manipulate you to a point where you wouldn't be able to control yourself. She knows she has this power because she's already flexed it. Her ultimate flex was on the big screen, basically the awards or whatever it was, Oscars or Emmys, whatever. So everyone in the wheelhouse complaining and, Jada was, he's protecting the black woman. Is that? No. Like I said, she activated the Manchurian candidate and did that to that man where he responded in a way against another black man. Yeah. So don't sit here and cry wolf in tears when the truth is sitting there and it's coming out of her mouth. It's not even verbatim.
You want to hear something cool about that? Jada never had diagnosed with alopecia.
Stop lying.
I'm not lying. There's nothing that shows, like, Jada's never been diagnosed with alopecia. She just assumed that's what it was.
So she never went to the doctors?
Not for that alopecia. Nope. She ain't never been diagnosed with alopecia. That's reports. All right, let me repeat. Allegedly never been diagnosed with alopecia.
So you know them nurses.
She got Will Smith smacking because of a bad haircut.
Bad haircut. Or your hair just grows short.
I got alopecia. I knew that was some BS. I'm like, wait a second. I don't see no patches.
Alopecia patches. They're patches.
And not only patches, it's skin irritation.
Yeah.
You gotta have discoloration, skin irritation, you have redness and rashes and stuff.
Right.
It ain't just your hair is gone.
No, it's damage to the scalp and obviously your hair follicles and things of that nature.
Exactly.
Because there was another comedian I watched, that chick Angel, she had it, like literally her hair was falling out in clumps. And it took her 3-4 years to get it back.
Yeah.
But as far as the government running your stuff, I just think that part they should stay out. That's just my personal opinion.
Yo, I hear you, yo. But I got some Jada Kiss, some Monica. We'll be back to say goodbye, but we riding down. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, gotta shout out.
Birthday boy.
We see you. Also, Joe from Fayetteville. What's good?
Joe
Ashley
Crack.
P. What's good? Prince Watch Radio Rob. What's
Miguel.
good? Shout out to Amarillo, Texas. Mandy Kimmins. What's good? Thanks for listening from the UK.
Yeah,
Appreciate y'all.
Cheers.
We gotta shout out Jay Highness. Always in here, always showing some love, as well as Cedric Whitlock. Man, appreciate all y'all for taking the time out to let us know you listening. Man, it's been a great show, man. Before we go, what you got to say to the peoples, P?
Hey, man, it's been an odd kind of weekend for me, but just reach out to some folks and check on them. Because you never know. You think they're doing all right, but they might not be doing as good as you think they are.
I have to agree with that sentiment. But I'm going to tell you what my life lessons for y'all, and y'all know what they are. If you don't, first-time listeners, listen closely. Number one, be petty. If somebody do something to you, do it back. I always thought that was just getting back. They call it being petty. I don't know. But always make sure that you get them back better than they got you. That's number one. Don't turn the other cheek. Don't let something slide. Right. Whoop somebody's ass. Number two, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. We out.
We out.